Hey guys, how's it going? This is the real Randy Chavez coming at you with a stock video. Are we going to talk about Tesla? Yeah, but we are going to talk about a couple of other stocks as well. Just the four that I have, which happens to be Illumina, Square, Fastly, and Tesla. Now, which one of these is not like the other? We have three innovative. We have out of these four, three of them are very innovative, and a couple of them are first to market. Now, Tesla and Illumina are both first to market that are being able to, Tesla being electronic, fully electric vehicles are going to be definitely first to market in autonomous vehicles as well. And Illumina has the first to market in the long range data reading for your genes. And they also have a 70% market share. Tesla, as far as EV shares go, had a 17% market share for just electric vehicles. That's it. Not including ICE vehicles, but just electric vehicles. That did, however, move up to 18%. Now, that's over the past year or so. So they are increasing market share, which a couple of analysts, even like Cathie Wood, who's a huge Tesla bull, thought they might lose percentage of share because, a bunch of competition coming in. But again, Tesla's doing this with just two factories. Just doing it with Fremont and Giga Shanghai. Next year, they're going to have Giga Berlin and maybe Terra Factory, Austin, Texas. So the market share is going to increase. Now, I know what a couple of people are saying, like, hey, this is going to be, even if they get 20% or even 25% of the EV market, that's still not a lot. That's not a lot in the grand scheme of the entire internal combustion engine market, auto vehicle market. Obviously, people, the Angela Merkel from Germany and people in the UK, Europe is really left as far as, environmentalism goes, conservation of the planet, conservation of, energy. And they're passing laws on, say, like, hey, after this date, we don't want to have any more internal combustion vehicles made. They all have to be electric. And again, Tesla's first to market. They are going to have one of the only, people talk about Nikola. Yeah, Nikola has a whole bunch of reservations. Let's say 100,000, even 500. Let's say a million reservations. I could go right now on Nikola's website, that making their hydrogen infused semi truck, and I could reserve 100 right now, and that'll count toward their final value. And why could I put 100 or 1,000 vehicles down? It's not like Tesla where you have to put down, $1,000, $100, whatever it is. You could reserve those cars, not have to put down any money. So I do not believe they're, what they say, yeah, okay, maybe 500,000 people reserved, that semi-truck, but how many people, really are going to buy them? And again, they don't have a car that's made yet. And even if Nikola was like Tesla, 10 years ago, Tesla 10 years ago in 2010 did not have to compete with Tesla of 2020. Nikola has, even if they were where Tesla was with a bunch of hype and everything, maybe they have a bunch of smart people working with them. They're not just competing with people from the internal combustion engines, which is very difficult enough. It's next to impossible to create an auto company. But now they have to compete with Tesla. Anyone that's going to try to compete with Tesla is so, and it's not. And I'm not wishing them, wishing bad on them. I wish every electric vehicle company the best of luck because that helps the planet. If there's another company called Old Spice Pure Sport that happens to have this genius, what's that called? Savant that makes air-powered vehicles, and it takes a Tesla, and I lose $30,000 because Tesla goes under. I'm happy with it. It's a better vehicle. It's a better product. If it helps the world, I don't care. Like what I lose is nothing. That the amount of good that will do for the world is fine. I'm doing all this, put it for Tesla because I believe it's the best. I believe that, they are changing the world. Elon Musk and Tesla just, I'm putting money where my mouth is. If there's another company that I think is going to make it, going to beat Tesla, I'll switch gears. I'll put it there. So as far as Illumina goes, Illumina has 70% market share in data analysis for genes, genetic intelligence. They're basically, how we talk on the phone and we, Google something, and then they sell that data to a million other companies like Target and Kmart or whatever. Illumina is doing that with genetics. They say like, hey, you're going to have you have the gene for that, one of these genes that will give you cancer in the future. Go to CRISPR and get it fixed. Eventually, health insurance companies are going to be like, hey, we're not going to insure you unless you get this genetic testing right. So they not only do they sell, 70% of markets, they are the only one that have the equipment, but not only the equipment that they sell to people, they also sell the cartridges, the test cartridges. So they sell the equipment to labs and doctors' offices, and they sell the cartridges to be able to, and that's constant revenue every month. That's constant revenue. And are they going to dip? Everyone dipped the past couple of days. But are they going to dip in Q2 because not as much revenue because of COVID? Sure, absolutely. I thought Tesla was going to do that. There's some speculation. I asked me 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks, a month ago, I was 100% sure Tesla was going to dip and claim a loss in Q2. Now I'm not so sure. There's estimates saying they're going to squeak out a profit, use ZEV credits, and I don't know. All I know is right now is that we had a bunch of analysts on Friday morning come and say, like, if they had a hold, now they're a sell. If they had a buy, now they're a hold. Tesla's $9.80 a share, we're going to bump them down to $9.50 a share. A lot of these analysts and banks are doing that. And is there a conspiracy around this saying like, oh, they're doing that and they're telling their clients before they do that, sell right here at $10.50 because after we come out with these analyses, the stock is going to dip and then you could buy back on the dip. I don't know. All I know is that when it dips, again, I was ready to buy at the highs, $10.50. Now that dipped to $9.50, $9.18 after hours. I have a bunch of other financial obligations I have to meet on Monday, which is going to be upwards of $30,000. So I'm not going to have a lot of it's helped out a friend today with $1,000. A check to a school for my scholarships for $2,000. That's going there. So that's $3,000 already. Then only have 21 or 22 grand going into another deal. And then another like 4 to 7 grand another deal. So I'm technically over leveraging myself, having to work out a credit line. But if there is a way that I freaking have an extra even 3 grand left, all Tesla. Every single one. Again, buying. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not I don't have a Series 767. Didn't pass a Series 65 examination. I didn't do any of this. Is just what I'm doing. I'm just keeping things transparent. My portfolio for the year, I'm up 45%. It was up, a little past 50 when Tesla went up and then they went back down. But, a lot of people, they have about, the market gives anywhere between 9 to 12% a year returns on average, taking some years they go in 20, some years they lose money. But generally, if you outcompete the market every year at 20% a year return, you're very good. You're extraordinarily good. And if I have 45% a year, I got lucky because there was a dip and I bought on the way down and that helped me out. But again, innovation is definitely the way to go. Again, this is what I see. That's why I'm successful in Pokemon, in trading cards, and again, and this is just in stocks. In Pokemon, I'm up several 100%. Because there's no app portfolio thing for Pokemon, I don't know what the exact numbers are, but I don't sell anything unless I triple my money on it. I don't in Pokemon, like I don't like one item I sold today or yesterday. I bought it for $100 2 years ago. Sold it for $500 2 days ago. Another item I had bought, two items that I had bought for like $100 each. Let's say $300 total. I sold for $880 today. Again, it's all within 2 years. There's one item I bought for less than $700 that I sold for $2,500 2 days ago, and that was within this year. I don't sell anything, and that's everything I have. If I sold it right now, I'd make a profit, several 100%. And obviously, there's some things that and that goes for some of the things that I just bought too. Like I bought another thing, card for $1,100 like 2 months ago. I could sell it easily right now. Multiple people would give me $2 grand for that. So that's what I do. Data analysis and risk analysis. That's what I do in stocks. Innovative. I think value investing is the way Warren Buffett did obviously work for many years now. The greater returns are companies that's innovative. And that's three of my companies. We talked about Tesla is first to market with electric vehicles. Illumina is first to market with genetic data analysis, for your genes, data collection. And then we have Square, not first to market, but still innovative, that wants to be able to basically eventually get rid of banking. Hundreds of billions and trillions of dollars, I think, is honestly going to be transferred to everything online. PayPal was first to market, but they don't have a CEO, like a CEO of Twitter, Jack Dorsey. They don't have him at the helm. If Elon Musk was still, helping to run PayPal, I would absolutely have bought that. They were first to market, but Square is just going above and beyond with their Cash App, with their fractional shares, everything that they're doing. And they're helping a lot of people with the SBA loans and PPP program. They are morally doing the right thing. They're giving people bank accounts that can't have a bank account at a bank because they need to keep money. They don't have enough to keep in there. I think that's classist, racist, and Square's doing it. They're on the right side of history. They're giving people money without pulling their credit, which people don't want to try to take out money because the credit gets pulled, it goes down. So again, they're not first to market, but their users for the Cash App have recently outpaced users for PayPal and Venmo. So this is definitely something that's why I chose them over. Again, both great companies, but I think eventually, Square is going to come out on top. And again, those are three that are innovative. The one that's not, Fastly. Fastly, they do cloud and edge computing, and they help people stay online, especially during COVID. They were so essential during COVID because everyone was home. Everyone's online. Everyone's doing everything online. And granted, let's say, 5 to 6 billion people have decent internet, and they're not first to market. There's no company called Net, NET. I'm not actually 100% sure what the company name is, but they're competing with them. But there's more than enough space to be, for both of them to exist. There's billions of people, so there's a lot of room to grow. I don't know what they started the IPO at. I bought it about 22, and again, Square is my least performing stock right now. I'm only up like 29% with Square. I'm up like 35 with Illumina, and like 40-something% on Tesla. Fastly, I'm up as of today 98% on. I bought it at like 22, and the reason why it's that because I've been buying on the way up also. I bought at 22, but I also bought double that. I bought it like 45, 46, and they issued more shares. After they had a couple of good quarters of profit. At 22, 25, that's what they were doing, and the profits that they're making, the money that they're making, the market share that they're gaining. They offered another round of funding where they buy like $35 a share. They say, okay, look at what we're doing now. Who wants the piece? Now everyone. I still think it's a great buy. I think this is something that has room to grow like 5x, to be a $200-300 stock eventually. Again, just my opinion, but again, I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and that's just what I'm doing. Again, so again, just for reference, not saying I'm perfect. That stock, something that does not fit my mold. It's not innovative. It's not first to market, but in a great position, great young company, and that happens to be my best performing stock. So again, that is just a stock video letting you know. Again, all of the new money that I get, if I have any left over, if I have to over leverage myself, will go to Tesla. Over leverage myself a lot. Again, I make a lot of money, but I keep just putting into other investments. So that's what I'm doing. Again, just keeping things transparent. I hope you all like my Magic Carp shirt. I love you all, and I will talk to you later. Okay.